Cameron James, and joining me off screen right now is Microsoft's finest shows of Italic, Jason Porter and Just Matt, and we're here again for another good show. Super excited about it. But as we were talking about before, so I'm trying to, GameStop has a good deal right now where you could sell your PlayStation 4 for $225, right? $225.
Yeah, it's any console it looks like right now, but if it's a PlayStation Pro in your case and was my case, it's $175, but you get an extra 50. I mean, that could end tomorrow, so you would probably want to just get on it. But yeah, $225 for my Pro, so I got $225 today.
Yeah, no, so I went to trade it in, and the guy goes and I was like, "Can I trade this in? Can I trade this in?" He's like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." Get it, gives him everything, plugs in. He goes, when was the last time you turned this on? And I was like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 months ago. He's like, yeah, it's not updated. I go, yeah, I haven't had it plugged in. He's like, well, I can't take this. I'm like, why not? He's like, you have to go back home, set it back up, obviously, like I said, update it, and then come back, and then I'll let you know how much money I'll give you for it. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, can't you just tell me how much I'm going to get for this right now? He's like, no, not until you bring it back and we look at it and wipe it. I was like,
yeah, but you got to.
This is fucking.
They're going to factory reset it anyway.
That's exactly. And okay, so you know what? That guy was just being a cunt. I'm going to say he was just being an asshole because I mean, I turn on my PlayStation because I always, whenever I trade in a console, I always just reset it myself. Like I always just wipe it anyways. And I turned it on and it was like, oh, I've got an update. And I'm like, oh man, the irony. I have to update this thing and I'm going to immediately wipe it. But like. I wiped the whole hard drive. I took mine to the fucking store, like right when they opened. The lady was there. She fucking hooked it up. She had to go through just the startup procedures of like picking your fucking time zone and whatever. And then she might have put a disc into that thing or not. I don't fucking know. And then she was like, cool, boop, boop, let's fucking get you out of here. Here's $225.
Of course your disk drive works, so you probably maybe.
Well, I know that was the thing. She's like, do you want to pre-order? And she's like, oh, did you have something else? I was like, yeah, I got a PS5 a couple months ago. She's like, oh, do you want to pre-order any games with this money? And I was like, no, I just want to buy $225 worth of PSN digital money. And she was like, oh, and I was like, bye.
Never again.
Well, because your PSN wallet can only have like 200 and like maybe I think $200 in it at any given time. So I had to like plug in one of the cards. And then I was like, well, fuck it. I'm just going to pre-order Resident Evil 7 or Resident Evil 8. And then I plugged in the other card and I was like, fuck, I will still be at too much. So then I pre-ordered Ratchet and Clank because I just said, fuck it, I'll have that going. And now I still got like $140 that's just hanging out. So, I mean, I was only expecting to get like $50 or some shit. Like, not even. Like, I was expecting to get like less than $100, like maybe 50, 75 or something. And then I was like, 175. I was like, cool, I'll take that. That's cool. And then of course they're like, yeah, there's a promotion. Here's an extra 50. So
I was just like, this is dumb. Like I was like, I gotta go home. And I mean, like you said, it's not a big deal, but it's just the premise of like, dude, just if you're gonna wipe it clean, like, why do you need the update? Like, it turns on, it works. You can. I should have been like, here, I'll put my phone hotspot on. You can connect the thing to my phone hotspot, and then
that would take forever.
It would.
That would take a while, dude.
Probably would.
Yeah.
When I was I used my phone as a hotspot and I was playing a lot of PUBG and Destiny and things using, I guess it's a little different. I don't know.
Was that going somewhere?
I was saying,
I wasn't going anywhere. Story. I do have an interesting story though, really quick.
Cool story though. Cool story there.
No, this one's a lot better. I promise this one's a lot better. There's more substance here. This is a good laugh. So,
waiting.
2 nights ago, Saturday. 2 nights ago, I got home from work.
Yeah.
My daughter's running around. She's like almost 20 months old now. She's a week away from 20 months old. And she is very capable of picking up all of the devices. If you're on your cell phone, say goodbye to your cell phone because she wants in on that action. I gave her a decommissioned Xbox controller that she has completely chewed off the rubber analog stick. Yeah. So,
delicious.
My wife goes to me, I think she just turned on your Xbox. And I look up and sure as shit, she's got my controller in her hand. And I'm like, no big deal. My TV's not on. I'm like, okay, no big deal. Like, whatever.
Hovering over the delete everything button.
She's fine, right? Like, no, whatever. I'm cooking dinner in the kitchen. A couple minutes go by. I'm like, let me go turn on the TV and see what's the damage right now. Turn on the TV. She's on the home screen. No problems. Dashboard. No issues. Go back into the kitchen. Yeah. Go back in the kitchen, cooking, doing my thing. I look up, confirm purchase.
Oh. The
What'd she
super
buy you?
duper collector's edition. Like, fucking.
No, it wasn't that bad. She spent $10 in Minecraft coins that I'm never gonna fucking ever spend ever. But the fact that happened blows my mind. I was like so mad. I was fucking PayPal confirmation came through right away, and I'm like, this mother.
Could have been worse.
Training.
It could have been worse. Yeah, no, absolutely. Because if she had touched the analog stick, it could have gone over to the $50 fucking Minecraft coin thing, which I'm definitely never gonna spend. So
that would have been an interesting conversation to have. Try to get a refund.
Maybe.
Hey, so my child that's like less than 2.
Approaching 2 years old.
oops.
Accidentally spent $50 in Minecraft money.
So I spent. I did the right thing, and I spent the Minecraft coins. Yeah, last night. So.
Cool.
There you go. Speaking of money, well, I guess this is not really money. Did you end up getting Elite Dangerous? Did you end up fucking with it?
So I've had this is going to obviously segue into what are you playing this week, guys?
This is the segue into what we're playing.
Oh, this is the segue? Okay, so Monday and Tuesday were very long days. Wednesday, I did a 10 to close, and we had a fundraiser, and we ended up doing $2,000 more in sales than we should have done based off of the projections that I had generated. It was a rough night, to say the least. And then Thursday, I opened. I'll do that. And then my buddy and I, we were like, it's like 8:30, and we jumped into Elite Dangerous. We got through the tutorial. I landed in my first station, and I'm like, Rob, I gotta stop this right now because the whole fucking galaxy just opened up, and I do not have the brain power to comprehend what the fuck I'm about to get into right now.
Oh, you sound like me in every video game I play.
Yeah. So I need to be well rested, and I need to have no distractions because I opened up the fucking galaxy map and I was like, whoa, I can't do this right now.
You're good for a bit. The galaxy didn't open up. You can see the whole map, but for the until you get like
I realized that I can't do anything. I realized that I have a very small narrow.
You have like 12 systems that you can interact with right now, and that's the training thing that I mentioned.
My boy's AI was like, if you choose not to go on the course, we're plotting for you. Good luck. And I'm like, oh, fuck that. I'm not about to do that right now.
No.
Okay.
So rogue.
That message is meant for people who have played this game before and are starting over. Clearly, they know what they're doing because I have zero chill or zero fucks about what's about to happen to me. So
so the first like 3 to 5 hours in that game, literally don't try to do anything. Just fly around, get a feel for your Sidewinder, get a feel for a little bit of basic combat. Don't try to do anything hardcore yet. Just look at the game, just learn the game. That's what that starting system's there for.
Yeah, I did the tutorial and then I landed and then I left and then I went right back because fuck that. Nope, not it wasn't happening that night. I did not have the motivation. I wanted to, but I was overwhelmed with the amount of stuff that was now at my disposal. And I'm like, I'm just going to put this over here for now. And I'll come back to it when I actually have the ability to focus on what I'm doing because that was not the right decision that night to play. I should have just went back into Minecraft and just continued whacking blocks.
Spending those points. I'm going to I'll send you a couple links when we wrap up tonight for like some really good like starting strategies in that game.
So, Jason, I'm assuming you were still playing Elite Dangerous then. Is that what I'm getting at?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Well, that might not last very long since you did get your hands on a PS5.
Congratulations. Microsoft comes through with the fucking link. Yes.
Of all people that would come through,
what do you mean of all
it was
people?
The Xbox guy.
That's right.
Sent me the link. Thank you, Justin.
You guys were not on top
much.
of your shit over there. Fucking PS Network. Fucking, yeah.
I was buying
Don't
action
you rock
figures.
Eyebrow me, bro.
I was driving home and I was telling the story before we went on air tonight. I was driving home and I see it just pop up on my phone, and I'm like, fuck, I got to get into a parking lot quick. So like a quarter mile ahead, there was a parking lot, just pulled right in, and get to the Walmart website, and I'm refreshing. Immediately out of stock. I'm like, fuck. Refreshed again, and then it said, oh yeah, in 10 more minutes we're gonna have another batch available. So I'm like, okay, go, hit refresh, add to cart, boom, out of stock. Like, what the fuck? Again, another message, 10 more minutes. At this point, I'm committed. Like, I'm in it. Like, screw it, I will be in this parking lot until Walmart says no. So third time around,
were you in a Walmart parking lot?
No. I was in like a random parking lot, but that would have been the ultimate irony.
You would have. I know, right? The doors like, you motherfuckers.
I want to talk to your manager right now.
I know they're packed there.
Yeah. So the third time it went through, it actually added to the cart, and I was going through, and by the time I hit confirmed the PIN number on my credit card, and
you were too busy
submit,
sending screenshots of us that was actually in the cart rather than going.
Oh,
through.
I know. Dude,
yeah,
I
you
was
should have done that.
I was
I wasn't gonna say that in the chat, but I was like,
No. That was after. That was when I hit back on my phone, and it went back to that in cart thing. That was after it was like, oh yeah, we're out of stock again. Fuck you. The fourth time though, it worked. Add to cart, submit, confirm the PIN, submit, and then I saw the circle thing on my screen, and then boom, confirmation number. So yes.
When's it coming in?
April 13th.
Probably going to be soon.
It'll be a lot sooner than that. Mine
came. You'll probably have it by next week.
Mine came like a week after I pre-ordered the thing.
Mine was originally supposed to arrive in January. I got that shit before Christmas, as we've told the story before. But it was within 10 days. So that's a placeholder ship date. But don't be surprised if they're like, oh, it's get an email. It's like ship now.
We will make you sign for it.
Oh, no doubt. So, I would be pissed if they didn't make people sign for it.
No one signed for mine, even though they said I had
to sign for mine. They knocked
me. I was a little salty about that, and I almost wanted to be like, no, I didn't get that shit, and make Walmart send me another one. But thank you, Matt. Your facial expression exactly exemplified exactly why I decided not to. Don't be an asshole. Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that.
Really? I was the asshole? You're gonna try to fucking
squeeze it? No. Your facial expression. Yeah, it was like, don't be an asshole. Don't be that guy. Nobody wants you to be that guy.
But anyway, I digress. Matt's story was good. Justin's was a lot better. My story though was more better. But anyway, the
most bestest.
But yeah, as for what I'm playing, always Elite. One of my buddies actually jumped into No Man's Sky on Sunday. So spent a couple nights multiplayer with him, getting him set up with a legit first base and getting him some of the.
Did you make any eggs while you were doing that?
No.
No, you didn't catch any Pokemon?
No.
Space Pokemon.
Space Pokemon. That's what it's being called right now. Everybody's loving this shit. Apparently, there's no size that you're.
Jason's gonna be right back.
Hold on. Not my cat is doing something. I'll be right back.
Oh, the not cat. I remember that.
Fair enough.
What are you playing?
I have played absolutely nothing. I'm still just playing Batman Arkham City. I was away back up north in the recording studio for the past 4 days, so I have been offline. I've been doing a lot of comic book reading, reading the Old Guard, rereading the Invincible series before the Amazon TV show comes out. So,
sorry.
Well, you didn't read Invincible, did you?
DC just kind of.
None of that stuff's DC stuff, but cool.
Not Marvel does that to me. I'm sorry.
I'm not reading DC comics right now.
Was it Image?
Yeah. And then Berserker came out, which I haven't read that.
New cast member.
Not your cat.
His cat.
Not your cat.
Not my cat.
Why do black cats always have the fiercest yellow-green eyes, yo?
Is that Steph's cat?
Is that Salem?
But yes, that's what I've been doing. comic books, no video games. And
Yeah,
Matt,
this is actually the cat that Cameron kicked. She left because
Oh wow! Oh shit! Talk about a throwback. Holy fuck!
why'd I kick that cat again?
God! Oh, I can hear it meowing. Oh,
Wait, why'd I kick that cat?
I thought I heard it meowing. Yeah.
You
I
got
don't know,
angry
Cameron,
at a
you tell me.
game, bro.
What
You
game?
got-
What game did I get angry at?
Oh,
Demon
probably
Souls.
Bloodborne or some
No, it's
shit.
Demon
Yeah.
Souls.
Demon
Demon
Souls.
Souls. Definitely Demon Souls. I kicked that cat at. Matt, what about you?
I haven't been playing anything. I'm still working with a broke ass trigger finger, so I haven't really been
Fair
playing
enough.
much.
That's your left hand or your right hand?
That's my right hand. Yeah, it's
Oh,
my.
okay.
I can't. I
Okay,
can. I
very
still can't fully bend it. So I haven't really been playing much. I've just been watching tons of shit.
Just
That's
invert your
really
triggers, bro. Go ADS with the right
Yeah.
fucking.
No,
do you need
no,
to
I
like
try
really bend it though? Like,
Well, it depends. I mean, I could probably go, but it's still not the most comfortable even to go just like kind of at like a 90-degree angle. So
You got the
Just-
center with touch right there, yo. You cursed?
I know. Oh
Something
man,
you wanna talk
if I
about?
fuck up a couple more times, I'm gonna die. I've got the fucking Agatha fingers.
Oh,
All
All right.
Did any of
I
you-
didn't
Yep.
watch the last 2 episodes yet, so everyone calm the fuck.
oh, you're
down.
watching it. Wow, I'm impressed. Did any of you guys?
Yeah, it's not.
Did any of you guys struggle with just selecting 8? By the way, this week because I had a very difficult time selecting 8.
We'll get into that in a second. 'Cause
Yeah.
once again, this is
No.
Wyman South Beta Gold. You can follow us on Instagram, Wyman Official, Facebook.com/Wyman and listen to new episodes every Monday on YouTube and your favorite
it sucks
podcast
right
service.
now.
So this week we're going to be doing favorite franchises. I actually pretty much most of mine that was picked. You guys already kind of picked. So I kind of threw in just some other ones that I kind of felt that were kind of important to the industry and for whatever reason, whether it was kind of like the start of a genre perhaps, or just something that kind of was everyone kind of grew up on. But I think the list that we have here is really good. Believe it or not, there was probably only 2 or 3 games that the 3 of you actually sent combined that matched. Everything
Well,
else,
I know nobody else is picking Halo, so
Well, I didn't pick Halo because I knew you'd pick Halo.
yeah, there were a couple that I didn't pick because I knew you guys were gonna pick it. Like I didn't pick BioShock because I knew Jason was gonna fucking pick.
I didn't pick Halo. I didn't pick BioShock.
nobody picked BioShock?
No, that was the
You did.
point
What the
because I
fuck?
thought it would have been one of you
Because-
dingleberries.
yeah. So we have a really good list. A couple.
Okay, though, we don't want to necessarily keep rehashing.
I put
the
Killer
same
Instinct
shit,
off my
though.
list, by the way. I was gonna put Killer Instinct on. Yeah, I know it's fine. I realized that when I was looking
That's the thumbnail.
Yeah, no.
Well, the
Killer
thing about this list that I think is gonna be unique is like if we look at this as not only favorite franchise but kind of why it's kind of that good. I couldn't tell you what is gonna win this one at all.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know who's gonna win.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of
Do you?
interesting.
I know
Do
who's
you?
gonna win.
Do you
I do.
text it to the group chat?
No. Hide it write it somewhere in the notes or something so we could prove like
Yeah.
Justin did last time.
And then think
So-
it's for Justin.
I said that.
No, you said Jason.
Oh, I said Justin.
Jason did last time.
I heard Jason.
I will timestamp this and double check that and let
Remember?
you guys know.
Can't
Oh,
double
I don't
stamp.
have. I don't
Can't
have a
double
pen. I
stamp.
don't have a pen and paper.
Can't triple stamp a double stamp.
I can double
I'm
stamp.
pen and
All
paper,
right,
so we'll
let's
just
get
throw
into
that
this.
out there.
So here we go. 32 games. Only one can be the winner. Starting off, we have Sonic
Standard.
and Mega Man.
Mega Man.
Why? Why
What?
is the first fucking one?
Who?
Jump.
I don't
jump-
know, man. I
was originally gonna submit this as Jump and Shoot Man. And just for the record, Jump and Shoot Man, Jump and fucking Shoot Man, riding on cars. Sorry.
I'm voting for Mega Man purely because when you look at that whole the concept of Mega Man as the whole, way better has had a much
So I'm
better
sorry, it's
series
what? It's
overall.
what?
Yeah.
More better
Thank you.
overall.
Thank you.
Sonic has had
Twice this
so many horrible fucking dumb things in the last everything for probably the last 10 years has just been
Sonic Pinball.
shite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sonic Pinball wasn't that bad.
Shite.
I'll defend Sonic Pinball.
Sonic Boom.
Sonic Spinball.
Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom was
Terrible.
terrible.
I mean, Sonic had a good first 3 games.
Yes.
A
and
lot
then
of
after
people.
that-
I'll go with 4. No. I'll even go 5. We got Sonic and so 1, 2, and 3. Sonic and Knuckles, and then Sonic CD.
So a lot of people consider Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic 3 the same game.
It was kind of like a direct sequel.
Yeah.
I don't even.
Sonic 2 had metal when you fought
was-
Metal Sonic at the end.
It was a DLC version 1.0.
Yeah, because like Game Genie kind of style.
It was a standalone, but you could put the Sonic 3 cartridge into it and play it. It was kind of like an add-on, but it was an expansion pack.
Mega Man.
Yeah, like you said, Mega Man just.
I'm going Mega Man.
Yeah,
Shut up, Matt. I don't need you.
I'll go Mega Man.
Mega Man.
Mega Man has a better track record.
Yeah, way better.
Number 2.
No.
Especially
Way
Mega
better.
Man Legends being the
That's
pinnacle.
the top pinnacle.
the
Apex.
toppy tippers
the
of the
pyramid.
Mega Man series.
Right here. There it is.
Mhm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Ready?
Player 1.
Ratchet and Clank
Nope.
and Gauntlet.
Ratchet and Clank.
Who picked Gauntlet?
Ratchet and Clank.
Wait, who picked Gauntlet?
I put it on there in a nostalgia standpoint.
God bless your soul right now. I'm going for Gauntlet.
I loved the one on N64 was so
Blue
fucking
Wizard needs food
good.
badly.
Food is good.
I'm gonna go with Vitaly on this and say Gauntlet because I feel
Gauntlet,
like
dude. Like I was actually just talking to a buddy of mine who is trying to
buy the arcade version of it.
No, that's you. He's trying to experiment and dabble back into his coding and basically make a game. And he was discussing with me a top-down isometric Zelda game, but more so in the Gauntlet, Diablo, Minecraft Dungeons kind of aspect of it. And I was super supportive of that because I feel like in that genre, I mean, you got Minecraft Dungeons and you got Diablo, but like, although rumored is that's what Bungie's next IP is going to be, so I was ensuring him to.
The isometric top-down dungeon crawler type game.
Yes, that's what Bungie is apparently developing right now, or their next.
Well, you also have
Can-
Torchlight now.
So can I but that's just it. Like with Gauntlet though, and it's not just because my vote's for Ratchet and Clank, but like think about it this way: there hasn't been a Gauntlet game since fucking 2015, and that was basically like a remake of the first one. Have there been Gauntlet like TV shows or comics or anything like that? I mean, at least with Ratchet and Clank, you have games.
Yeah.
You have probably like what 8+ fucking games. You got a movie. You've got another game coming up. Like
there
I
are
think
Ratchet
people
and
are
Clank
more
did-
familiar-
there
Ratchet and
there
Clank didn't start that whole kind of like.
there
We don't
yeah.
need a genre defining thing because if you're trying to vote this, we're voting based on the franchise, not
Yeah.
on. So you're saying, but then you're saying, oh, we're only going to vote for Gauntlet because it gave, just because of the fact that like, oh, people took inspiration from that and made Diablo and these other like isometric that shouldn't be the deciding factor. Like, oh, other people made really good isometric or top down games based on this, so then Gauntlet is the better franchise. You know what I mean?
I
Like, people made other
I think there's
isometric really good games because they did Fallout. You know,
Plus,
Fallout was really good.
Ratchet and Clank has also been very consistent from the first one on PS2. Very consistent gameplay, very consistent animation style, very consistent play style.
I have to agree with Justin on and go with Gauntlet on this one, just because I just think Gauntlet.
The wife isn't home, by the way.
What are
so
we-
Yeah,
No,
that's
to me,
right
We're
here.
gonna coin flip.
Dice or heads and tails?
Yeah.
To me,
Heads and
Gauntlet
tails. So
again,
can-
and just my last thing. To me, I just think there's better replay value in Gauntlet. That's all.
Agreed.
All right. So apparently on this one, let me just see what they are. So $sign is heads and a 1 is tails. So Gauntlet will be heads.
Which is what?
The $sign. It's a 1.
So it's Gauntlet.
No, Gauntlet is
Ratchet
heads,
and
which
Clank.
is a $sign. So it's Ratchet and Clank.
Can we get like an actual coin so we can?
Yeah, I was just going to say
I
that.
mean, if you got a quarter, if you want to flip it, go ahead. But this is it's.
I got
so
a real
random.
quarter, but you guys didn't trust me last time I tried to do this.
Because I don't trust you. Because you drop it and then you pick up the coin and you go, there it is. Like I'm showing you a fucking screen that says it's tails.
Okay, fine. All right. Moving on, we have Mortal Kombat and Gran Turismo.
No contest. Gran Turismo.
Jason's like over here. I don't play fighting games, but I love the fucking
No.
the Gran Turismo.
No, I do. I played the shit out of the original the original Mortal Kombat. Second one, and then I kind of like lost it from there. But yeah, I was
You're forgiven.
really
Mortal
into
Kombat
that
3 was a
back in
hot
the
mess.
90s.
That was a hot mess.
The Super Mortal Kombat version when we had like a million characters, Mortal Kombat 3 was pretty cool.
Ultimate Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
You know what killed it for me? The first movie that they did in like the mid to late 90s. I'm just
It was
like,
awesome.
fuck this shit. I'm
Yeah,
done.
It was
second one
legendary.
was terrible.
I
Second one was
hated that
god-awful.
movie.
The movie was amazing. It was
That
fucking
movie
awesome.
sucked.
My dad took me to see that in the movie theater with my cousin. I was
Oh
like
my god.
10. I was like,
Use
this is
the
awesome.
elements. Use the water.
Christopher Lambert. Yeah, we talked about this in the group chat.
He was the
That's a
only
weird
good part of that movie as Raiden.
No, it was
I
all
also
good.
think that was
The guy
such a
that- the guy
weird
that played
casting though for Ray.
The guy that played Liu Kang was cool. He did Beverly Hills Ninja after that and fucking.
He
Fall
was,
From
yeah.
Grace. He didn't do a
Holy
damn
shit.
thing after that.
Holy
I'm a-
fuck, that's awesome.
I'm gonna go with Mortal Kombat here just because I
I'm going
haven't.
Mortal Kombat, and I hate fighting games, and I hate racing games.
And that's,
Yeah.
I don't play many racing games. I really, if I do play them though, it would be a Gran Turismo. But in terms of the franchise aspect, it would definitely be Mortal Kombat. And that is coming from me not being a really big fighting game person. But when you look at it as a like, fucking come on,
Well, Matt, let
fucking
me,
TVs,
let me-
movies, comics, everything.
Matt,
If they
Matt,
have,
let
they
me
have
ask you a
kind of
question.
mastered-
Can you name 10 Mortal Kombat characters off the top of your head?
Me?
Yeah.
Fuck, I'll try my best. So we've got.
could.
Hold on. They don't.
I can
you
name
ready?
like 6.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go for the. I mean, there are gonna be some obvious ones there. So Scorpion, Sub-Zero,
That's right.
Liu Kang,
Uh-huh.
Goro,
Okay.
Melina,
Uh-huh.
Jax,
Yep.
Dude,
Well, who?
Luke Cage.
Johnny Cage,
Johnny Cage.
Johnny Cage. His daughter. I
Cassie.
can't remember her first name. Cassie Cage. Sorry, daughter Cage. I need 2 more.
Dude,
Fuck.
you're missing like the most like
Raiden?
iconic.
Raiden. And then, oh my God, wait, did I? Wait, hold on.
Hey,
Don't give me another one.
Raiden?
What's the? Oh my God, what? Raiden. Who the fuck cares?
Raiden.
It would be pronounced Raiden, if anything. Fuck.
Yeah.
What? Why can't I think of the villain's name? Oh my God.
There's 2 of them.
Oh, the one who's like from the like he was. Oh my God, why can't I think of his fucking name?
Shao Kahn.
No, the other one.
Fuck.
Shang Tsung.
Shang Tsung.
Samson, that's it. So okay, so I got pretty close for not.
Yeah, but then
know.
you forgot to mention like the
right,
Terminator.
all
You
right.
forgot to mention fucking the.
those are from different franchises though. So
All
those
right,
are not.
follow-up
from Mortal
question.
Kombat franchise.
Can you
Yeah.
name me 10 supercars?
Supercars?
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
What? I don't know. What a fucking
Just
supercar
by
is.
brand or the full model name?
I mean,
the full-
supercars. So not just.
Okay,
the
so
brand.
Bugatti.
That's a brand.
Yeah, but they also they only almost exclusively make supercars. So then I'm
Okay.
out. If that's gonna be the case, where I have
Why
to
are you
go,
getting at this?
"Ooh, a
Yeah, no,
fucking- a
Bugatti
fucking
works,
Lotus,
yes.
a fucking,
All right.
like,
All
I
right,
have to do
Bugatti
that,
works.
then
There's like 2
fucking-
models, but okay, Bugatti works. Bugatti.
Forget it.
then
I don't want to name
Ferrari,
fucking 10 cars. It's gonna take
Lotus,
too long, and I'd rather.
And
just
it's
go
that
on.
Acura.
Anyway, let's move on here. So Mortal
Mitsubishi
Kombat's
Ferrari.
getting the nod. Moving on, we have round number 4. We have Half-Life and Zelda.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Matt and I did the same exact thing.
I'm sorry.
Really, like, really?
Yeah, that's got to be Zelda. Sorry.
Zelda. As good as Half-Life is, Zelda.
Yeah.
Zelda is literally there's only top. It's literally top tier, and I will share it with 2 other franchises.
Jason?
Yeah, Zelda's just like.
Zelda.
Zelda's top tier. Like no.
I mean, when you
I
think of
actually
Half-Life, you're
argue
like,
that
yeah,
because I don't
but-
think not all Zelda games are that great.
No, they're not.
No,
all
that's
that
not
great.
the
No,
point. That's
some
not
are
the
shit.
point.
But as a franchise
Yeah.
as a whole, as an
Well, that's because Half-Life died.
well,
Nah,
yeah,
it's not dead. It's
Valve's
just because
pretty
Gabe
fucking
is sitting
dead.
there fucking sitting
Gabe's like-
and fucking jerking himself off, not trying to do anything else because he just all loves
oh,
loves
Mr.
Valve.
Newell.
All right.
I mean,
Here we
Link to the
go.
Past, top tier. I mean,
I think I know what this one's gonna get. We have
Oh, boy.
Ghost and Goblins.
who fucking Cameron did?
I did. I just put it on there. And fucking Fantasy Final.
Final Fantasy.
Obviously,
I'm just gonna write
fan-
Final Fantasy right now.
The three of us are just gonna say Final Fantasy. Like, this is no
All right.
contest. Like,
Next,
it's fine.
Walking Magic Man.
This will be a good one.
Walking Summon Man.
Castlevania
Uh-huh.
Ooh,
and Elder Scrolls.
fuck, that's a good one. This is a good matchup. Just for reference, I put Castlevania on this list, so this is why this is tough for me.
I have to go to Elder Scrolls.
When was the last? Did you really just vote for Elder Scrolls?
Yeah.
I think I don't think he likes either one that
Mr.
much.
Simon of Belmont.
Well, I never really played the Castlevania games. I said this to Matt the other day.
When was the last time that Konami put out a Castlevania game?
Probably
Fuck,
would
I'm
be
so ashamed
at
of
least
myself
maybe
that
the
I didn't
Lords
know
of
that.
Shadow games would
What
be
was that?
my guess.
PS2?
That's like PS3 and 360.
Really?
But we also have the Castlevania TV show, which is fucking
No.
Perfect.
No.
I
We're
love
talking
that
about
show.
games here. We're not talking
Yeah, it was
about
Xbox
That is-
360.
but that is
Castlevania
the-
Lord of Shadow.
that is
360.
we're talking about franchises.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what?
I didn't pick
I'll give you
Minecraft, by the way.
You're right.
so-
I'm gonna switch my vote then after you put in that
You
concept.
can switch your vote. No, there's no take backs. You can't do that.
Well, I'm voting for Castlevania, so
Thanks,
Jason?
Scott.
I'm voting for Simon of Belmont.
I am not voting for Simon of Belmont.
Of course not. Elder Scrolls all the way. The lore.
All
there
right,
is-
then Elder
there is
Scrolls wins.
I was
so
gonna change
much-
my
But there's
vote.
never been an Elder
You
Scrolls TV show. There's never been an Elder Scrolls comic.
There doesn't need to be the amount of.
I don't know,
get
man.
those fucking books. It's like Necronomicon. Oh, let me dupe this really. I'm sorry. That's.
Actually,
What?
funny enough, because this is on topic, I was cleaning up some shit earlier, and I told you I have like a bunch of old like carts for Game Boy games and shit. I found my Dragon Warrior Monsters for Game Boy, and I also found a copy of Castlevania: Dawn of Sorrow on the DS.
Speaking of Dragon Warrior, a
Excuse
very
me,
long time
Jesus.
ago, way back when,
Yeah.
Nintendo Power.
Uh-oh.
Nintendo. This is how old I am. Nintendo Power.
That was a
did
magazine back in the
Yes.
day.
Yeah,
Back in the
for,
day, you
Karen
actually had
and
to buy
Matt.
that at the
Flip it.
store, and it was
Yeah.
printed
Yeah.
on paper. Or anyway, they did a promotion where if you subscribed to the magazine, you were given a free copy of Dragon Warrior. So issue 20 of Nintendo Power arrived, which on the cover was Mega Man 3, coincidentally enough. But also, I received my very first video game, which was Dragon Warrior. And back in the day on NES, you had to hold the reset button and then push the power button in order for it to save to the battery
Mm-hmm.
on the NES. And I will never forget the moment that my sister.
You told the story last week.
No, I didn't.
You told this before, but
You
it
told
wasn't
it 2
last
weeks
week.
ago.
Have I?
Yeah,
I told her
yes.
that she
Yeah.
fucking turned it off. I lost my whole file.
I will
Anyway,
never forget this.
moving on.
All right, moving on here. We have this is going to be an interesting one. Dark Souls and The Witcher.
Ooh. From a franchise perspective,
I'm gonna go last here. I'm just going last.
I will probably take The Witcher. Although I like the Dark Souls series, I think The Witcher is the better franchise. So I will vote for The Witcher.
Jason.
Wait,
The Witcher.
The Witcher. I've never played the Dark Souls franchise. I have no desire to. We all know from my very first episode my thoughts on The Witcher.
You can no vote if you want. That's entirely up to you.
I'm gonna have to no vote on this
All right.
because I don't know what the Dark Soul. I know of it obviously because Matt, but
Yeah.
I've never experienced the gameplay firsthand.
I'm
So I
going,
like both, so technically it's a win either way for me.
I'm going to go with The Witcher. I just think it has more stuff going for it.
And
but
I'm last, and I don't need to vote. So
Okay.
As much as I would.
What would you have? Would you have picked anything, Justin?
no, I would have not voted actually.
That's
why I
why.
was
Listen,
going
I like both of them, but
I-
when you look at the franchise aspect of it, like I think they might have done like some Dark Souls, like maybe like a graphic novel or two, but like it is kind of self-contained just in what it does. Whereas The
Right.
Witcher was based on books. They were started as books, now
Exactly.
it was games, and then it's a
Exactly.
fucking TV show, and then they might do movies, and there's comics, and there's franchise.
No,
Better
they're not
franchise.
gonna do movies. They got a whole Netflix show and everything. Like, I mean,
I know. I love that. I can't wait for season 2 of The
Superman is
Witcher.
fucking whatever his name is.
Did you see, just for the, it was like a behind the scenes thing. He was sitting in the makeup trailer and he had like a script or something, and people zoomed in on the fucking text, and you saw in the writing and the screenplay, it said Tali Zora, and people are like, are you doing a fucking Mass Effect thing for Netflix?
I've heard about this, that he's going to be fucking Shepard. I've heard about this.
Who's being?
I mean, he's really big.
Superman.
Shepard,
Oh, yeah.
like,
I heard that too.
yeah, that'd be
Whatever-
fucking.
whatever his
I'd
fucking
be
name
in for
is.
that though. I mean, he's a huge fucking nerd, so let him do it every.
You listen, if he doesn't, if that ends up being true and he doesn't come out at some point in the show and saying that at some point that this is his favorite fucking whatever on the fucking Citadel, I'm going to be extremely butthurt over that.
Don't worry, we'll bang. Okay. You
All right.
watch YouTube poop? No. Okay.
Cool. Moving
You
on.
don't know those videos?
Let's go. Here we go. We have Grand Theft Auto and Dead Space.
Who picked Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah.
On the list.
Wasn't me.
I don't think any.
I put both of those on the list.
You put both of those on the list. Nobody picked Grand Theft Auto. I guess that's interesting because it's clearly one of, if not the best-selling franchise of all time, behind Zelda. But I'm surprised that none of us picked it because at the end of the day, though, what does it have to offer that the previous installment didn't?
That's how I feel about it.
Because
I'm voting for Dead Space.
Cameron and I both feel very, very, very strongly about San Andreas.
Fuck
Very-
that.
I know you do.
Very
sucks.
passionately.
It's just
We fucking hate that game with every fucking fiber of
That
our
is
being.
burned into the DNA of this show. We are very well. We are well.
I'm
aware
gonna
of that.
vote for Dead Space only
Yeah, me
because
too.
I enjoy
Me
Grand
too.
Theft Auto,
Me too.
but
Absolutely.
You get something different with Dead Space. You know, kind
Yeah.
of it's a different environment. GTA, it's literally like, hey, you're a guy, you got to kill a bunch of dudes, you want to get to the top, and that's it. End of story.
Well, I mean, in Dead Space, you're a guy who kills a bunch of dead dudes and wants to get to the top. So, I mean, that's
Yeah,
you know.
but you know,
But so, no, I know. I'm
you know
just
the
I'm fucking
fire,
around.
yeah.
I rewatched actually. I watched cutscene videos of those literally last weekend. I watched all 3 games over again. And I'll tell you one thing: the graphics on those games do not hold up. They can
no,
really
it's because you're not
benefit
playing it on
from-
a Series X where you got HDR capability. So
No, because I was watching a video where someone had scaled it up to 4K, and I'm telling you, it still looks janky as fuck.
What the
Arkham City
fuck?
doesn't look good either.
They do not hold up very well. The story is what matters, though.
Yeah.
Dead Space all the way, for sure. Faux show. Justin's watching something real quick. He's
I know.
going to be great. But
I saw.
we can continue. You guys can watch it
All right.
later, but I don't want to stall the podcast.
Moving on, we have Metal Gear and Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest.
From DQ.
Probably Dragon Quest.
I voted for Metal Gear. Did I put Dragon Quest in?
Yes.
Okay, so I put both of those in then. But yeah, I love Metal Gear, but like Dragon Quest is just fucking so good. That game, that series has spawned so
Which
many
started
different
from
spin-offs
Dragon
and shit.
Warrior, which we just talked
Yeah.
about. But anyway,
Yeah.
But,
So
the
good.
Character
So good.
designed
I
by
love
Akira
Dragon Ball.
Toriyami, also did Dragon Ball, also did
And
Chrono Trigger,
Yeah.
which I did
gotta
not put on here because I don't consider Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger to be a fucking franchise.
It's not a franchise.
It's not a franchise.
Standalone.
It's
All right.
not. Thank you.
Dragon
Moving on.
Quest.
Dragon Quest gets a nod. Next, we
Okay,
have
okay.
Resident Evil and Borderlands.
Oh, I'm so glad I didn't fucking. Did I put Resident Evil on my list?
I
Not
did. I
I didn't put
And
either
that's
one of
what
these.
I
fucking
put Borderlands
games.
on it.
Yeah,
I'm voting
so
for
like,
Resident Evil.
so like, I'm gonna throw this out here. Borderlands is great. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Borderlands 2 is great.
Yes. Fuck
That's
yeah.
it. Prequel 3, hot garbage, hot pass.
Fuck 3.
Yeah, no,
Fuck
3 was,
3.
yeah.
Three-
In retrospect, 3 was.
3. No, that shit can burn in the holy hell that it is Dante's Inferno.
Jason,
That was a reference, Matt. You caught that? Game,
I
right?
love it.
no
I
pick.
love the Divine Comedy.
Neither of those series were my cup of tea.
Resident
Resident
Evil,
Evil,
it
it's not.
is.
Resident-
Think
like-
about Resident Evil 2. Movies. Not all great.
If
though.
anything, I'm going to have to go for Resident Evil just because
Yeah.
I have more gameplay with those games, various
And let's be
Borderlands-
various
honest,
iterations, but they
Borderlands
just never.
concept Borderlands concept is really great, but they don't execute it right.
No,
No,
the
'cause
second
of
one,
Money
the
Hungry
second one
pieces
was
of
almost
shit.
flawless. The second one was really good, but like,
I don't think I like the graphical style.
I love the graphic style.
No, I
Yeah.
gotta, yeah, I'm agreeing with yeah, the graphics are.
That's what made fucking Borderlands 2 so good.
They
was
changed
Ashley
the
Burch.
graphics of it. It didn't originally look like
Yep.
that. Do you remember that? It was on the front cover of
Yeah.
Game Informer.
You and I have talked about this.
Yeah, it
was
just looked like generic. It looked like Rage.
It was more photorealistic, and then they
Yeah.
went and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna go this route," and then that really, because of the tone and the pacing of the game and the writing of the game, it really led to that.
I remember when we first met, me and you first met, I was like, man, I was playing this game Borderlands. You're like, wait, you know what Borderlands is? I was like, yeah, like, no one ever does, but it's a fucking.
No one does. Yeah, no, because it was like a hidden gem. It was like, I didn't know I needed this kind of game in my life, and I'm so glad it existed. And then Borderlands 2 came out, and it was like, oh, and then Borderlands, and finally, but then the pre-sequel happened, and then, oh, and then the third one happened.
That's what made Borderlands 2 so good.
Handsome Jack is what made Borderlands 2 so good.
For the writing. That's my point is, if you know who Ashley Burch is, she's a voice actress,
Tiny Tina.
just in general. She's Tiny Tina. She also is the voice and motion capture for Aloy in Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yep.
She used to do a show on YouTube called Hey Ash, What You Playing? When her brother would occasionally show up. Her brother was the person who wrote all of Borderlands 2. And he basically, like, after Borderlands 1, he was like, listen, that game was good, but the writing sucked. I could do way better. And they were like, fine, fucking
more
put your
better
money where your mouth is. And then he did it. And that's what her brother wrote that fucking game.
And then Borderlands 3 came around. He's like, bye.
Yeah, he's like, peace, I'm out. And then
I'm out.
Bunch of shit. So no, fucking Resident Evil, zombies, tall ladies, step on me.
All right. Next we have South Park.
Yeah.
And Metroid.
Who picked South Park, Cameron?
No, listen,
Jason's down there for me. Like,
who picked South Park? Cameron.
I didn't.
No, I'm voting for fucking Metroid. Samus Aran.
I have to respectfully not vote because I'm not a Metroid guy and I don't care for South Park.
I'm going for South Park because I just see so much potential in the gaming segment after what they did with the Fractured But Whole. I see so much potential for them to just keep South Park going for another 22 years.
So I have to choose between my favorite show or a pick that I selected.
Wait, that was the Leonardo DiCaprio.
So Jason is correct. South Park. What Obsidian was able to do with the Stick of Truth and the Fractured But Whole, amazing. We will not talk about the N64 games.
I love the N64 game.
The one with the fucking chicken gun?
Yeah.
You remember that?
Pissed on a snowball?
The cat piss one, right? Like
Yeah.
That was like the rip on the GoldenEye.
The anal probe fucking
Oh my god, it was
awesome.
amazing. It was amazing.
First person shooter.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
It was great. It was terrible, but it was really great for all the wrong. It was terrible. But it was really good.
It was South Park.
Yeah, it was fucking, yeah.
I didn't play Super Metroid until after the fact, until after I had played Metroid Prime 1 and 2. And then I went back and played Super Metroid. And now later I have obviously played Ori, which is obviously in the same style and aspect. I'm voting for Metroid because that kind of shit is amazing. Obsidian and what they've been able to do with the South Park games, I will give them credit. Absolutely phenomenal. But at the end of the day, there are better RPGs and things that I would rather waste my time on than that. But Metroid Prime, literally top tier, except for the very end boss where we have to platform, and I hate that shit. And everybody probably can agree with me on that, who's played the damn game. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Metroid.
I will say that if at any point in the near future they announce another South Park game, I'm immediately buying it.
Oh, agreed.
And the same could be said for when finally the next Metroid Prime game comes out on Switch. That is an immediate day one buy.
Fucking whoever that developed that crap ass. What was that one?
The one that the guys from Ninja, the Ninja guy did.
Ninja Theory or whatever.
Ninja Theory. Yeah, and that now Microsoft.
The third person one.
That was terrible. We won't talk about that. Yeah, Matt.
Yeah, no.
Don't curl your lip at me.
All right.
Next.
This one is I kind of want to save this one for last, but I'll do it now anyway. Mario and Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
Oh,
What?
wow. No, Donkey Kong. Well, no.
Donkey Kong.
Not the original Donkey Kong.
No, like Donkey Kong
He's
Country.
probably talking
No,
about
yeah,
like
Donkey Kong Country. There's a difference. There's a
Well,
difference.
who
Yeah.
put, I didn't pick
He's
Donkey
right.
Kong.
No,
Who picked
he's
Donkey
right.
Kong?
No,
right.
that's why I'm clarifying because I picked Donkey
So,
Kong
well,
Country.
then if you
You
picked
want
it,
a
then
country.
you
Okay,
specify.
yes. It's
That's
country.
what I said. I said country in the fucking text. I put
You
Donkey
did?
Kong
I thought
Country.
you just put Donkey
No,
Kong.
I put Donkey Kong Country because there's a
Okay.
difference. Donkey Kong Country. There's a reason why.
Okay, so it's
Donkey Kong
Mario
Country
and
is
Donkey
different.
Kong Country. I am personally picking Donkey Kong Country. I don't really care for Mario games.
It's a me.
And I beat Donkey Kong Country fucking Tropical Freeze taking it.
Listen, and coming from the guy who has a platinum trophy on Bloodborne and has played every one of those games, that is a fucking achievement because that shit pissed me off so much I couldn't play it. Fuck that game.
I put Mario on just as a placeholder because that was literally the first game I remember playing and really liking. I know I've played games before. I remember playing games before, but Mario was the first game that really like sucked me in. So I put that on. I mean, granted, there are more Mario games out there that I haven't played at this point than I have. But still, for the nostalgia and for the franchise, I'm going to go with Mario.
And listen, I think everybody should pick Mario for one reason, not because of the games, but for the movie Super Mario Brothers.
Get the fuck out of
For
here.
that one
Get
reason
it out
alone.
there, yo. John
with you.
Leguizamo.
Everybody should totally.
Suck.
Listen, we got Mario,
Oh
and we got Luigi
God.
Mario. We need. Listen, that's why you're gonna pick Mario because fuck you guys. Fuck
No one's picking
your
Mario.
Diddy Kong and your Dixie Kongs. We got to get the Marios.
Get the fuck out of here.
Do we got to flip? We got to flip the coin.
I don't know.
I
didn't pick.
I did not pick yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm conflicted here. I'm very conflicted because flip the fucking
Reasonably
coin.
so.
Flip the
Let's be
fucking
honest,
coin.
both-
This is a coin flip. Just flip the fucking coin because
Okay,
I'm not.
so heads will be Donkey Kong.
What's that again?
Well, it
Isn't
says it's tails, so
Yeah.
it's not Donkey Kong. it says it's tails.
All right.
Sorry.
That's Sonic, but okay.
Yeah, because you're using $sign and one, not a fucking heads and tails.
Well, no, but all of them haven't always been like the other one. It was like a fucking head and an eagle, and it was like
All right.
at least
next,
it says it's tails.
next we have
It's a very
Command and
passionate
Conquer.
episode. You're welcome.
Command and Conquer
Ooh,
You're welcome.
and Tomb Raider.
Command and Conquer.
ooh.
Lara
Raider.
Croft.
Laura Croft.
Yeah, Laura. What are you talking about? Get it fucking right. 2 weeks in a row, you're fucking it up.
Oh,
let's
my
be
God.
honest.
Oh, boy.
Command and Conquer hasn't had a fucking game, and probably they remastered those other ones, but they didn't really do a good job. And Tomb Raider's had movies, comics. I think there's been comics and
There are.
plenty of games. So
Dark Horse.
I've got to vote for Tomb Raider. Yeah,
Me too.
I'm sorry.
Jason, what
I
were
was
you
going to say, if it mattered any, I think I put like the reboot version of Tomb Raider, not the
Yeah.
stuff going back,
Well,
like
we're
the
just
actual
talking- we're
stuff
talking
that's
franchise.
out now.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Doesn't
yeah.
matter. It doesn't matter. It's
property of Tomb Raider.
it's all there.
Okay.
Well,
All
at
right.
least with Justin's was an exception though, because we had to clarify the original arcade Donkey Kong or like everything.
This is gonna be a good one, I think. Maybe not gonna be wrong.
Uh-oh. It's going to be terrible. I hate it
Halo.
already. Uh-oh.
And Gears of War.
Halo.
Halo.
Are you kidding me?
Picking
There's no
Gears of War.
Halo.
Fuck Halo.
Halo. Finish the fight.
Jason.
Jason, do the right
Needlers.
thing here.
Beaver Creek.
I have never played Gears of War, and the only experience with Halo I have has been watching other people play it. I think maybe I've played it for like 40 seconds,
It's not
50
good.
seconds at one point.
So no vote. So no vote for
No
you.
vote.
So he's voting for
Yes,
Beaver
yeah.
Creek from Halo. So
All right.
Halo-
Next.
Battle
Needlers.
Canyon from Halo. Beaver Creek was Halo 2, Matt, but okay.
Doesn't matter. We're talking about the franchise.
Yeah, I'm,
Hey.
I'm in two different maps.
Here we go.
Your game won, so shut up.
My franchise one.
Uncharted and BioShock.
Going last.
I'm going Uncharted because I don't care for BioShock.
Gonna God damn, that's tough.
It is tough because I didn't put BioShock in, but I put Uncharted in. So, fuck.
If you think about franchise standpoints, like you always talk about, Matt, movies and games.
It's true. Uncharted has a movie coming out, and I think Uncharted. Let me just look up. Has Uncharted had any kind of fucking? Because I think BioShock might have had some kind of graphic novel shit.
And Tom Holland and like attached to that shit and stuff by now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That.
Uncharted had a thing with Nathan Fillion in it a couple years ago. It was like
that was
10
so good.
10 or 14 minute YouTube thing.
He should have been
awesome.
He should have
been him. Yes.
Drake, yeah.
Absolutely.
So Uncharted also had some comics by DC, funny enough.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think BioShock had any comics though. No, I don't think they honestly, as much as I like BioShock, I think I gotta vote for Uncharted.
I think I have to go for Uncharted as well.
There you go.
I mean, that's and that does.
And I'm writing down. I got to find that thing on YouTube again because I want to watch that shit again tonight. That was fucking hilarious.
It was. Listen, if there was ever
that was so
really,
great.
There should have been a live action adult Nathan Drake. Nathan Fillion is like the literal best fucking ever.
I always forget the guy's name, but the guy that played Sully, he was in Avatar.
He was in Avatar. Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
you watched Terra Nova?
I always forget his name, but he was like the perfect Sully.
He's good. Yeah, he's a fantastic actor, and he's always in like ridiculous physical shape too. Whenever you see him, like he doesn't look. He's always jacked.
Yeah,
he's crazy. He's like built like a brick shit house.
All right, ready for the last one?
Yeah.
All right, so this is going to be unique. We have God of War and Pac-Man.
Fuck you, Cameron.
That's a weak pairing. If I'm going to be honest,
Stephen Lang.
I've got to vote for God of War. Gao. Big time.
I personally only liked the the reboot God of War. I didn't really care for those. They're a little too hack and slashy. Devil May Cry.
You didn't like something violent?
Yeah, I didn't care for it. I thought it was kind of just blah. I suck at Pac-Man, so I'm gonna vote Pac-Man.
Pac-Man Championship Edition is amazing.
The 4-player one?
Yeah, have you ever played it? It's amazing.
It's so funky. It's like Bomberman on crack.
So it really is. I'm voting for Pac-Man here, actually. Can't believe I'm saying that out loud. Yeah, because
Jason,
Waka Waka Man.
Waka Waka.
Last time. Waka Waka.
It's always something, man. It's always something, man.
So the last time. And the only time I can remember playing Pac-Man, I was probably 7 years old. I remember being so frustrated and getting so angry that I kept on dying because the ghost kept on getting me. But I was 7 years old. I didn't know that when I left that game, I rage quit it until like 23 years later when I knew what actual rage quitting was. 7-year-old me did not know that I had rage quit that game, but I am not voting for I am not voting for Pac-Man.
To the coin.
You didn't
to the coin.
Cat, though,
all right.
Right? You didn't
What's up?
Cat. You didn't kick a cat, right?
No, I did not kick a cat.
Least,
and we had a cat at the time, and it was actually our cat, and I did not kick it.
See, I don't like how you use that operative wording. You had a cat, though. Did you actually kick the cat out of your life?
Just said.
No, we
had a cat at that point.
So he kicked the cat out of his life. It was gone. He kicked it straight out. All right, so God of War will be Tails. Which is a 1. And it's a 1.
They've all been ones.
You want me to flip it again? Just
no. RNG.
Cool.
Actually, yeah. Let me just do this like 1 or 2 more times.
I want to give a quick.
1. Okay, it's See, so it's not broke.
I would like to give a quick shout out to some games that didn't make the list here. The Last of Us didn't make the list.
Battletoads.
Battletoads. I almost put Battletoads on. I almost put it on.
I almost did too. Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct. You guys before. Red Dead Redemption didn't make the list. Kirby didn't make the list. But
no.
All right. Moving on. We have
Mass Effect didn't make the list.
Mass Effect. Mega Man. And Ratchet and Clank.
Mega Man.
Ratchet and Clank.
I'm going Ratchet and Clank.
Don't disappoint me, Jason.
Ratchet and Clank.
Don't disappoint me, Jason.
Sorry, Justin. Dude, I'm so sorry.
Wait, did Cameron vote for Ratchet?
Yeah, he did, yo.
Yeah, I love Ratchet and Clank. I'm so
I hope
excited
Donkey Kong Country fucks your Ratchet and Clank up.
Donkey Kong Country didn't make the nod, bitch. We didn't vote for it. All right, next.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Next, we have Mortal Kombat and Zelda.
Zelda.
I'll say this: I don't want Zelda to win, though.
I don't either.
I mean,
Final Fantasy and Elder Scrolls.
Oh,
Final Fantasy.
I'm taking
Sorry.
Elder Scrolls.
Sorry, this might be a coin flip then.
Jason, did you say Elder Scrolls?
I ain't touching
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy. Oh, man.
I'm gonna prime the coin.
So, like, I gotta be honest.
Elder Scrolls is better.
So, like, I'm a JRPG guy. I grew up on Dragon Warrior and Final Fantasy. And then I discovered the Western RPGs and Mass Effect and the Elder Scrolls games and things like that and what the Western developers were doing.
Oblivion.
It's a really long build-up to Final Fantasy.
But Matt is correct.
What the fuck?
Yes. This is a lot of pomp and circumstance.
Final Fantasy all the way, baby. Let's go.
That shit fucking. God, I hate
turn-based.
Listen, I feel like there's gonna come a day where Cameron is like, you know what? Fucking Final Fantasy 16's out. You know what? I need something to fuck around with. So I'm gonna get that game, and then you're gonna get that game, and you're gonna go, shit. You know what? Maybe I should play some of these other ones. You can go, you know what? This isn't so bad.
I got a buddy on my friends list right now on my Xbox.
And then he's going to play Final Fantasy 12 and be like...
So 12 is on Games Pass right now, and one of my buddies is playing it, and I'm tracking him, and I sent him a message, and I was like, you enjoy yourself? He's like, this is the most amazing game I've ever played. I was like, yeah, yes, it is.
All right, moving on. We have The Witcher and Dead Space.
Last.
I'm respectfully going for Dead Space because I liked it better than The Witcher.
I have to go with The Witcher.
I'll vote for Dead Space.
Flip the coin.
Nicole is dead.
What? You hate The Witcher?
No, but it's, I don't. I'm not into like the whole Dead Space thing, and I have.
It's Resident Evil in space. It's amazing.
I've at least played The Witcher, and I've seen the first episode of The Witcher.
Plasma cutter, FTW, slicing those fucking necromorphs in half.
Necromorph heads off. All right, so Dead Space will be the dollar sign.
Oh,
no,
okay.
We'll do the dollar sign.
Dead Space.
Dead Space it is.
Oh, there we go.
You guys gotta have faith. You fucking always with the coin. You gotta have faith in the coin.
Dragon Quest.
It's literally 50. Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest. My fucking slime killed that zombie. Sorry, bye.
I'm going Resident Evil.
Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest has been around for fucking ever, and it's going to continue being around forever.
So is Resident Evil, unfortunately, for good or for worse.
Not as long as
Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest is as old as we all are, if not about the same age.
As old as you.
Dragon Quest is like 30, like almost 40 fucking years old now. Crazy. It was like 1980.
I already previously stated that I was about 7 or 8 years old when the Dragon Warrior I received it through Nintendo Power. So
that's what. So the first Resident Evil came out in 1990. What? Like Dragon Quest has been around and will continue being around. I was born in 1989.
Okay, so 1990 what?
1990, probably that was PlayStation 1. So what?
It was PS1. Yeah.
6, 7. Dragon Quest has been around for probably at that point like 15 years.
What are you guys picking?
Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest.
Dragon Warrior. Dragon Quest. Dragon.
Jason.
Dragon games.
Dragon games.
Dragon Quest. Cameron's always getting pissed
Who
because
put
fucking JRPGs are the best.
Who put that on, by the way?
I did.
Big Matt did.
Good for you. Did you put Final Fantasy
You're
on,
welcome.
or did you take? Or did you?
No, I
Jason.
didn't put Final Fantasy on. I put Resident Evil on, so technically
Yeah,
I just killed one of mine.
I think Jason and I both put Final Fantasy on.
Yeah.
Metroid and Mario.
Mario. Sorry.
Yeah, I guess I got it.
Mario.
Justin's so dejected. He's like, fuck. Jumping
Two-
shoe man's
No, 'cause
out.
it's fucking-
Rolling bomb girls out.
Jumping Goomba Smash, is that a jumping coin? Jumping brick.
Mario.
Tomb
He's
Raider and
jumped-
Halo.
Halo,
Jumping pipe man.
jumping pipe. There you go. Halo.
I'm going
Halo.
Tomb Raider. I'm not voting
Tomb
Halo.
Raider.
Shit.
Not forget too that Halo has movies,
What?
TV shows, and a new one coming out.
Tomb
Wait,
Raider.
wait,
is
wait,
Raider
wait,
has
hold
movies.
on.
One of them is
There-
actually good.
There's no Halo movie. District 9 doesn't count.
Wow.
Ooh, good one, Justin.
Wow.
I see what you did there. No, they had animated movies though.
No, those are shorts. Those are animated shorts.
Still could count those a feature length film.
No, because there was like 9 of them.
Yeah, but anything that's over 90 minutes is considered feature length. So
It's
I
like
think it's
80,
less than that.
It was like 84 minutes.
fuck you.
But there's like at least 3 dozen books.
Listen, Halo wins. Next.
It doesn't win. We both said Tomb
No,
Raider.
there's a coin flip, bro.
The coin flip.
Oh, fuck.
Nice
yeah,
try.
no, yeah. You better.
Halo. Justin,
Grave
you
Mar-
get to pick which one you want. Heads or tails.
No,
For
no,
Halo.
I don't. I don't want this. No, wait, no. What's heads? Dollar signs?
Heads is dollars.
Dollar.
Dollars. Not dollars.
So Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider it
makes
is.
Wow.
Justin's going to go do a shot real quick, and this will be a word from our sponsors.
We don't have a sponsor. Cameron said we don't
All right.
have a sponsor anymore.
Costco, Kirkland, fucking rum.
Chipotle. Right.
Next,
Make
we
your
have-
asshole bleed.
Last but not least,
Chipotle.
Uncharted and God of War. I will go Uncharted. on this.
Uncharted.
I'm out of this conversation. I don't have a PlayStation.
I mean, it doesn't matter, but I was going to vote for Uncharted.
Yeah, I'm out of this conversation.
All right. Here we go. Ratchet and Clank and Zelda.
Zelda.
I said
See-
I didn't want Zelda.
see, here's
to win,
my thing.
but
I don't
yeah.
Hold on. I don't think all the Zelda games are that great. And I think a lot
They're
of them-
not. They're not.
A
But
lot
as
of
a
the things-
whole,
Not all
shit.
the Ratchet and Clank games are good either, though. So let's
No,
just put
there's
that
a
in
whole.
there.
I agree.
We're going
Right.
franchise as a whole. There's going to be shitty games.
Link
Yeah.
to the Past,
But
Ocarina of
the
Time,
Zelda-
Breath of the Wild, done. Check, please. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Comics and Nintendo Power. Like, let's go.
I'm not voting for Zelda, put it that way.
That's fine. You can't. It's fine.
Jason? It's either to the coin or not.
I loved
Fucking
the
right.
original Zelda. I love the second Zelda. I love Ratchet and Clank as a whole more than I love individual Zelda games. So I'm going with Ratchet.
To the coin.
Thank you, Matt.
Who would like to pick?
Not me, because clearly I can't. Cameron, let Cameron
Jason.
pick.
I don't want to pick. This shit gives me anxiety.
That's exactly why
We're
you're
not doing like alphabetical anymore. All right. Ratchet and Clank is, what is it? $? Dollar sign.
Okay.
One always wins. Fuck you, Zelda!
Thank you, Jason.
Ratchet it is.
All right. Next up, we have.
And I'll just say it. Oh, you know, if I could continue. Cameron's not. Oh, wah.
Jason,
Yeah,
you want to tell me
well.
what it is?
It's
Uh-oh.
Final Fantasy and Dead Space.
Final Fantasy.
By Dead Space.
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Dragon
Wow,
Quest
another week
Mario.
where Final Fantasy's probably going to win.
Dragon Quest or Mario?
Oh, that actually kind of hurts.
Here you have the first game most of us has ever played, because most
Yeah.
of us are old enough to have played a Mario game for the first time, because
Yeah.
the NES and Super Nintendo were, for lack of a better term, they were the apex of gaming back in the day. Nowadays it's a little different.
Yeah.
Whatever. But
I'm picking Mario.
when it comes down to it, Yeah, I got to pick Mario here. I really don't.
Okay. Well, I think something tells me we're all on the same page because as much as I like Dragon Quest and Dragon Warrior, I do have to vote for Mario too.
Mario.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. Super Mario 3 World. Fucking stupid Yoshi's Island.
Wah,
No, the matchup that
Sorry.
compares the two games, everyone compares the two games about and says if you played this game, you played the other game, because it's the same game. It's Tomb Raider and Uncharted.
Ironically, yeah.
Hold on.
They are the same fucking thing.
One's a woman lead, one's a
They
man
both
lead.
took their inspiration from Indiana Jones, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Choose wisely here, Matt.
Well, in terms of a franchise between the two of these,
See what
it's
you
gotta
did
be
there.
Tomb Raider.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you. I'm glad someone fucking got that.
I know exactly what you're talking about because I the other day at work, literally yesterday at work, my coworker said something. I was like, "Listen, if you had to go to this place or this place to get food, where are you going to tonight?" And he's like, "I'd go to this place." And I said, "You chose poorly." And he's like, "Oh, did I turn into a fucking skeleton?" He's like, "Did I pick the both up?" And I said, "Yes, you did." So I got to pick Tomb Raider on this one. Sorry,
Tomb
Andrew.
Raider.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with Tomb Raider here.
you chose poorly.
All right, next.
I know what's
Final
going on.
four.
Oh fuck.
We have Ratchet and Clank
Duh.
and Dino Crisis.
Sorry, Dino Crisis went extinct. What else do we got?
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
I'm not voting for Final Fantasy because I genuinely don't think it's that good. I'm sorry. I just don't see the hype. I don't.
So I'll say before when I had said I made my pick and I said I think I was going to go close, was going to win, was going to be Ratchet and Clank.
What?
Given this matchup, yeah, believe it or not, given this matchup, Ratchet and Clank made it further than almost everybody else here. We're close to the end. I got to give this one to Final Fantasy.
There you go.
Big time. Come on. Sorry. The Final Fantasy franchise is fucking whack.
Mario and Tomb
Like-
Raider.
Mario.
Is it really gonna come down to Final Fantasy or Mario?
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to. It's going just next. So
It
like,
is.
let's already just begin the next discussion because obviously Mario is going to beat Tomb Raider. But so
This
like,
is the really lengthy one now.
so this is the bees knees, the nuts and bolts,
Past
if you
pajamas.
will, the
I mean,
cast-
these are
Don't make a
these
nuts
are-
and
these
bolts
are- these
reference
are-
when we just
these are
talked about
two,
Ratchet and Clank.
These are actually two good. You know, I'll respect why these two are here.
Yeah.
I mean, they've both been around
Dynasties.
since the NES. Like they both have a dynasty or a dynasty, however you want to fucking enunciate. Mario, whatever. Wow.
I mean, let's take this from the beginning for a second, right? When you look at the original Final Fantasy games for the
Yep.
NES,
Game.
whatever.
Which first Final Fantasy released on
89.
December 18th, 1987.
Oh,
Right,
so
so
like
both-
literally, and Mario
Like-
was 86, 85? 85.
It was
Uh,
very close.
1983.
Well, hold on. Mario Brothers or
In
Super
America.
Mario Brothers?
In America.
Super
not-
Mario Brothers.
what that-
Oh, Mario Brothers is
Yeah.
no. Super Mario Bros is 1983.
All right, so hold
was
on.
it really?
Let's go back to
Oh wait, what is that?
No.
Oh, sorry.
It was 85.
September 13th, 1985. 2 years
Yeah,
apart.
85.
Yeah. Okay.
So they've
Yes,
both
sorry.
been
That
around.
was
They've
weird.
both been around since obviously the NES days.
right,
They've
but
been
if
around
you
for,
look
almost
at the two games as a whole from the
40
NES
fucking
and
years.
this SNES time frame, right?
hmm
You can easily say, and I don't really think there's an argument here. If there is, please make it, that Mario evolved better than Final Fantasy. did in the beginning.
I don't know. I prefer the Spirits Within over the fucking Super Mario Brothers movie. If I'm being honest,
Oh my
that's saying a
god.
lot.
I'm
That's
not even
saying a
talking
lot.
about it. I'm talking about
One
the
of my
game-wise.
favorite
I'm talking
scenes is in that movie,
game-wise.
Justin.
That you're,
One of my
yeah, you're-
favorite
you're
scenes
welcome.
of all times is in that movie.
Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah, but game-wise, Mario evolved better in between NES and SNES. Mario, hands down, evolved better than.
I'm going to disagree with you on that.
Yeah, but
No, I'm
Final
going to disagree with you on
Final
that because
Fantasy
we
looked
already
the
just.
same. It played the same. At least Mario added
No,
different element.
no, it
No, it didn't. No,
No,
it didn't.
see,
Gary.
that's why
every
I-
single
That game looked
game
the
was
same.
every single 2 or 3 games they reinvented everything about
Dude,
that
the game
game,
looked
whether it
the
was the
exact
combat
same.
system
No,
or
we're
the
gonna go.
storyline.
We're gonna go back
I'm
to Final
calling bluff
Fantasy
on
6
that.
here, or as it's known in America land, as Final Fantasy 3 with Kefka, and we're gonna revisit that and with Terra and like what it did for that. And if you look at the Super Nintendo equivalent of Super Mario World or Yoshi's Island. Fuck, I'll even throw Super Mario RPG into this conversation, for crying out loud, which was developed by Squaresoft at the time and was definitely to try and emulate what the Final Fantasy series was doing because JRPGs were stupid fucking hot. If the company that makes Final Fantasy is going to be like, hey, or if Nintendo's like, hey, we want to make our main mascot into this genre that is obviously working so well, obviously is doing something right. You don't see Final Fantasy characters going to platformers anytime ever. I mean, unless you count Smash Brothers, which I don't, because it's a fighting game. That's a whole nother conversation. But I'm going to vote for Final Fantasy here because if push comes to shove, I have a much stronger connection to memories that resonate with those games. Above Mario was fun and enjoyable, but in terms of overall enjoyment and appreciation for what the franchise delivered upon, Final Fantasy.
I'm not voting for Final Fantasy. Period. There's no. You cannot convince me that series evolved and has done better than Mario. I'm sorry. There's no way.
Mario.
No, that's not. No. But that's not the point. That's not the point.
We've been comparing that since the beginning of this show.
If that's the case, I know. But when you're saying you're using the phrase, "Oh, what's evolved better?" You know, a little more better, whatever. What's evolved better? When you look at almost every Mario game, they all almost every let's just say fucking 9 out of 10 Mario games follow the same formula. Left to fucking right, you have a couple of different characters. You jump, you platform, you go down pipes. It's kind of the same.
You get a hat.
You get different hats. They do different things. You get the occasional ones like Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario 64, where it's 3D. You get Super Mario Sunshine. You get there's some there are a couple of other
that was a low point.
They're generally
every game on this list does the same thing over and over again. If you play Uncharted, it's the same game no matter which one you play. If you play Halo, it's the same game. It's the same thing.
But if you get an Uncharted game, each Uncharted game might have the same sort of platforming mechanics and so on, but there's different stories. There might be like a slight story, but with Mario, it's generally the same shit.
Oh, your
princess is in another fucking castle.
Bro, if this comes down to the fact that Mario has the same fucking storyline and Final Fantasy doesn't.
No. Mario was fun. Final Fantasy was an experience.
Agreed. I that well said. I can't say it any better than that. Matt, just do the right thing here. So we get
no. I mean, I'm sorry. Listen, Mario is without a doubt the most recognizable fucking video game character on the planet. You put a picture of Jesus and Mario in front of a child, they're gonna know who Mario is, and they're gonna know who Jesus is. I have to vote for Final Fantasy. I'm sorry. It's not. I don't want it to seem like it's just biased, but Jason couldn't have possibly said it any better. Mario games are fun. They're enjoyable. I have the Mario collection, but every Final Fantasy is a fucking experience. It is fucking in your face with shit going on every time. There are
probably two sounds in terms of audio, right? So there's the fanfare, which Matt just elegantly, but also I've had this conversation with many people over the years that the Super Mario Brothers original soundtrack to the original game is probably one of, if not the single most recognizable score in all of video games. Everybody fucking knows it, but
let's do
the Mario, everybody.
Do you know which song? When I think of Mario, though, you know what comes up for me though? It's from it's Super Mario 3. When you're sitting on the fucking map screen and moving, that's what comes to my mind. It's not even the original Mario; it's the map screen from Super Mario 3.
I think, and I go to World 1-2 and right, but like at the end of the day, Final Fantasy for me as a whole, as a franchise, and what it was able to deliver in terms of an overall experience and scope, Final Fantasy is going to take it. And
I will say one thing though, I really more than probably any other of the other parks out there, I really want to go to the fucking Mario theme park in Japan.
Agreed.
So fucking bad.
Agreed.
The Star Wars one looks cool. Harry Potter, great. I really want to go to the fucking Super Mario one because I saw yesterday there's a picture. There's some kind of Yoshi's Island part of it, and I feel like I would lose my mind in there.
Yeah, isn't there a water park called Jolly Roger Bay?
Oh, there it is. Yes. Yes.
Another week, another episode where we shit on camera.
And we're gonna do it for next week. Cause I'm about tired of losing. I had a good run in the beginning when I was fucking.
Yeah, no.
You got your Dino Crisis.
I got damn right. I got Dino Crisis. Fuck yeah, I got that shit. Fucking son of a bitch.
No, I got nothing for next week off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Right now.
Maybe we don't have to do another bracket necessarily.
Yeah,
we
let's
can
just maybe. I think next week.
Take a break for a week.
Yeah, I think we should take a bracket break.
This is why am I a nerd, not why do we like brackets.
Yeah.
We can just talk. We can do news. I mean, honestly, in the last couple of weeks, there's kind of been a lot of news, and we haven't really talked about it.
Yeah, no, we could definitely talk.
We've just been we've just been beating up Cameron with Final Fantasy and how awesome it is.
Or we could talk about how shitty it is and how PlayStation won't give you a free upgrade because you get it for free. Yeah, it's a bullshit move because Final Fantasy is a fraud ass game. But once again, this is
not a bullshit move.
Where you can follow us on Instagram. Facebook.com/WhyAmINerd. Listen to new episodes every Monday on YouTube and your favorite podcast service. That does it for us today. I lose again. Second day in a row. I'm like the New Jersey Devils right now. They fucking suck. Fuck you guys. You
all of a sudden he gives a shit about New Jersey Devils.
I do it. So I got season tickets next year, and that's why I'm trying to get discount because they suck. Cameron James, Just Matt, Jason Porter, Microsoft's Finest. Until next time, we're out.